witnessing a survivor speak. I done messed around and went viral right from my driver's seat. Just like what the industry was containing. I'd rather make a difference instead of hating, complaining. So let me park the whip, it don't matter, rapper or model chick, singer or comedian, perfect. Let's park in politics. Hey, let's park in politics. Welcome to the pullover, let's park in politics. This the pullover, let's park in politics. I say this the pullover, let's park in politics.
Already with one in the building. That is what's up. I appreciate that you guys coming in so quick. It's just unfortunate how YouTube do the damn thing on your boy over here. Man. Messed up day today. I mean, well, messed up week. But we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Black Goddess Trucker. You experience some of this harsh weather that's going on right now?
I missed it because I had to get a truck repair and I got a new truck. I seen the snow, but I wasn't out here when people was falling in ditches and holding up traffic, and Texas going through all this crazy stuff down south, so I missed it.
All right, so we're gonna get into all of that and more. Welcome to the Lockoutmen podcast show, where we park in politic with all our guests tonight. I am your humble host, Lockoutmen, and today's guest is Black Goddess Trucker. Now, with all these names, you got trucker this, you got trucker that, you got trucker inside, trucker outside, you got trucking all over the world, trucking. Why did you go with Black Goddess Trucker? What's the meaning behind your name?
So I do feel like I'm a Black goddess. I feel like I'm regal and royal, and I'm still down to earth and humble. I have another Instagram, my regular Instagram, and it's That Chocolate Goddess. So I just kept it rolling when I came over here and just named myself Black Goddess Trucker. So it was a simple transition for me.
Chocolate Goddess. It's the chocolate because you dark chocolate right there. What is it?
Can't you see it? Can't you see it? Let me stop.
It melts in your mouth and not in your hands. That's what that is.
Only if I let you know.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Black Goddess Trucker, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where you came up from?
So I grew up in Baltimore. Up until I was an adult, right? From B-more. I don't sound like it, but I'm from there. Then I went over to.
Your camera turned sideways. Something happened. Hold on. Something happened, y'all. I'm not sure what's going on with her connection, but we will let her fix that in a minute. But of course, for the people that's coming up in here, I really do appreciate you guys. So let's give her a minute to fix her connection, and we will get right back at it. So let's see. Let me give her a call to find out what's going on. You guys stay tuned. Let's see if we can play some background music.
This is a Ryan Little production. This is a Ryan Little production.
All right. All right. Little bit of interlude there. Black Goddess Trucker, can you hear me? Nod your head if you can hear me. Just nod your head or give me the peace sign if you can hear me. All right, cool. All right. All right. We are back, everybody. All right. All right. How are we? Are we back? We good?
Yes,
We
we're good.
sounding good. We sounding good and we looking good.
Thank you. Yes.
Oh man, what happened? What happened?
My phone died. All day riding with this phone.
Just
we're
didn't
good.
keep it in the just didn't keep it in the charger, huh? You knew I was calling. You knew I was
Look,
gonna
I've been
call.
using it for everything.
It's all good. It is what it is. So you left off. You were saying that you was from Baltimore, but before we get into Baltimore, I am a fan of The Wire. Big fan, huge fan. You know what I'm saying? Seasons 1. Well, actually, let me see. Seasons 1, seasons 3, and season 4. Season 5 too. Well, fuck it. All of them. It's just a couple of them. It's just a couple of them in between because season 1 was Avon Barksdale. Season 2 was about the ports. Season 3 was about the school. No, season 3 was about something else. I think season 4 was about the school, and then season 5 was about the paper. But my favorite seasons is the one with Avon Barksdale and the Stringer Bell era. So doing all of that, is Baltimore is portrayed the way that The Wire portrayed it.
So this is a huge letdown. I have never watched the show, but I had the opportunity to watch the whole show. But Baltimore can be rough. It depends on what side you live on. Yeah. I didn't feel like I needed to watch it because I already know it goes down.
So you got a chance to watch. Did you watch the entire season or all 5 seasons?
I haven't watched any of it. That is, what? I have to go back and watch it, but I have not watched it.
What?
I know, and people have asked me that. You from Baltimore? You ain't even watch it? I was like,
right,
no, not yet. I ride past the hood all the time. I just ain't watched it.
Right. Now, of course, I've been to Baltimore a few times. I haven't had the pleasure of seeing what's past the downtown harbor because everything on the harbor is all nice, crisp.
It is clean. Right.
But everything past that into the hood, it's just like Cleveland. It's just like Cleveland. When you come downtown, everything is all glitz, glamour, clean, and all like that. But then when you go down Euclid Avenue, past 55th into East Cleveland, yeah, that's where the hood begins right there.
Past where they pay for the tourists to stay at. Yeah, that's what everything else is. Yeah. That's all for the
Exactly.
tourists. That's all the nice stuff to bring the money in. Everybody else, they get, whatever's there.
Oh my God. Now, Baltimore, Maryland. How was it growing up in Baltimore?
It was cool. I can't say that I lived in like the hood area. Like I lived pretty like on the outskirts of the city, but like in the county, but still going to a city school. You're gonna get
How
exactly what you're gonna get. Like I
how
didn't
how
escape too much, but it was still pretty good.
how was life? Was it with both of your parents, single mom? What was the home life like?
So I grew up with my great aunt and uncle. Um, had some little family issues with my mom and everything like that, but me and my mom and everything is still cool. Met my dad kind of late, but we're tight now. But yeah, I grew up there with a great aunt and uncle, and they're a lot older than me, so I got a lot of those older values mixed with a little bit of younger. So yeah, it had that mixture in there. But they were very
Sounds
good, very respectful. You know, the old school.
sounds like a Spider-Man in the making, Spider Woman in the making, right there.
If they gonna pay me for the movie, I'll be in it.
Peter Parker was left with his aunt and uncle, and yeah. Except you didn't get bit by a spider though. You got bit by the trucking bug.
Yeah, a spider a long time ago, but this one stuck. The truck stuck.
All right, so life before trucking, man. What was you doing? What was some of the careers that you had along the way before you got into the trucking?
So my biggest one, I went to the military for 5 years. That was after my first year of college. Went to the Navy for 5 years. And that was cool. I missed the camaraderie and everything. I was an IT, worked on satellites and everything. Then I got out and I went to school, went for nursing, did CNA, took the NCLEX, didn't pass that. And like life just led its way and trucking found me after that.
So you decided to come out of the military after 5 years.
Yeah, I knew I didn't want to stay forever. And there they call it a lifer. I didn't want to be a lifer. I didn't want to do all that forever. And then I wanted to have kids. I saw how friends were having kids and they wanted deployments and have power of attorneys. And I was just like, no, I can't do this forever.
Well, I mean, how old is your kid right now?
8, about to be 9.
All right, so are you what are you, over the road, regional,
Right
local?
now,
What?
I'm over the road. I'm out for 2 weeks and home for 2 days. It wasn't always like this, but started August last year. I would say probably June because I did something before this. It was OTR. Before that, I was regional.
All
But now I'm
right,
out here with everybody else.
so let's rewind back to the military. I mean, you could have 15 more years. I mean, the years would have went like that, and then you still would have got you already quote unquote a veteran because you already
Hmm.
got your free medical. I think that's the struggle in itself, right there,
Yeah.
man. But you still would have you still would have did your 20 and out, and then you could have came into trucking and did an extra 20, and you could have been like double dipping in getting your retirement. What's up?
I just wanted more freedom and I wanted a different job. It was mostly the freedom for me. I just wanted to do something
Oh, okay.
else. I wanted to be in uniform all the time, following those rules. And then, like I said, the family life, I was like, nah, I'm okay.
All right. So doing your military stint, you said you was an IT person. Was you
Hmm.
was you in there doing any other wars? Any other wars? What was it? The Afghanistan or something like that. But
No, I was in from 2007 to 2012. So it wasn't anything too crazy. And my ship didn't go through. they can go anywhere crazy either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you already
So
seen
let me
all
see.
that.
I know 9/11. I just don't know the year. Was it before you got in or after you got in?
9/11 happened after I got in,
All right. So
but at
doing
that
doing
time
all
I was in Norfolk, Virginia.
okay. So
Yeah.
doing all that 9/11 time, how was it? What was the rhetoric going on with you guys as far as
Wait,
the
wait,
whole
wait. I'm mixing it up with 9/11. 9/11 happened a long time ago. Let me get that straight
right?
first.
That's
I
what I'm
was in
saying. Yeah,
eighth
that's
grade. Right. I'm
oh
sitting here thinking 9/11 as in 2000. I was in eighth grade. This was
oh
way
hey,
before.
fuck.
Hmm.
I said fuck. 8th grade, you was in that. Wait a minute. Hold on, I gotta ask somebody in the chat. Help me out because I can't remember. Ain't it 2001? Hold on, right quick. Hold on. When was 9/11?
Yeah, it was. I was in eighth grade.
Oh,
I had to think
2001.
back.
Yep. Yeah. Google says Google says it was September 11, 2001. Thank you,
Yeah, it was
Google.
so long ago.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I was just wondering. I was like, okay, well, if that was afterwards, what was the camaraderie about what was going on? But you came into the military after all of that, after you
Yeah,
graduated. What was
yeah.
what was the what was the consistency with your aunt and uncle when you told them that you wanted to go to the military?
So my uncle actually wanted me to go. I did my first year of college, and he was like, "I can't pay for college again. It's expensive." He was like, I should go to the military." And I was like, "I don't want to go to the military. I'm not no military person." And he was like, "It'll have a lot of good benefits. The older generation. I'm looking out for you in the future. They could do this for you." And I'm just like, ah. But I was so obedient. I was like, okay, I guess I'll go. And then my boyfriend at the time was like, "You could stay here. I'll help you go through college and everything." And I was like, "No, but my uncle is looking out. I gotta." So I listened to him and I went. Yeah.
Now,
And it was
see,
rough.
wouldn't it been better? It wouldn't it been a good idea to listen to your uncle and go to the military instead of staying with your boyfriend, and that could have turned out to be something else different and all like that.
Absolutely.
You think that was a good idea of doing
In
that?
hindsight, it was because it set me up now. I don't have no student debt. I can use my VA home loan. It helped pay for trucking school. Like I get my health care there. He was right.
All right. So
He was
what?
right.
So when you got in when you got in and you got off the bus, what was the first? What was your? I'm going to say what was the first couple of months like, but what was the first day like when you got off the bus and
It
you
was.
got
You know how they do if you like can see in sororities and fraternities where they have the little hood over your head and you don't see. It was like we got off the bus. It was dark. We had to all be in a line and we went in. They first issue you your clothes and stuff. So you kind of strip yourself, not naked, but they give you like basic a white tee, a white shirt, and then you get your uniform sizes and they give you a uniform so that you can get your sea bag. So they put
oh
all the stuff in
wait
there.
wait. Well, all y'all like near naked at the same like or is y'all like
It's
one?
not naked,
It's
but
like
they
one.
have to issue your uniform.
Oh, okay. So, but you also have to get a physical too, right? I mean, I'm sure y'all getting a physical at the same time, right?
We got our physicals after. So before, when you go to MEPS and stuff, like for your ASVAB, they ask you questions and make sure you like, pretty fit and everything and you fit the qualifications. But once we had got off the bus, it was just like, where are we? What is going on? And you kind of just following the people in front of you and going in line. And then, like I said, they issue you some uniforms and stuff. And then they took us to where I forgot like the hall and stuff where we stayed at and everything.
Right.
Boot camp was something else. Yeah.
Walk us a little bit through through boot camp. What was like the
So you
time?
got people coming from all over trying to be in the same division and listen to these people we don't know. Now, if you from the hood and you ain't listening to what nobody got to say and you do you and somebody tell you to do something, it was some pushback. It was some pushback, and I went in like everybody gonna be obedient, baby. No, like, that's why they got to get everybody in line together. So we was in there for a while. We got to eat and get in line to go together, take showers. We got 10-minute showers. We
10-minute
all of
showers. Hold up. I know that had to be, I know that had to be something for you. I mean, being a female and everything, you know, I know you females don't do 10-minute showers, but man,
I did not like it.
10-minute showers, that's done. Be like, damn, I ain't even get a chance to clean my stuff down there. What's up? Wow. So did y'all? So is it like okay?
Funny. So let me. This is what I like to know.
I watched too many.
I was gonna say this is the two things I like to say. I failed shower and I failed the galley. That's what I like to say.
The gap? You what?
The galley is like the cafeteria where you eat at. So I like to say I failed those two because you got to rush and take your shower. So you had to pack all your stuff before shower time. They split us into 2 groups. So the first section went in, and while everybody's in there, you packing your shower bag, and then you're next in there for 10 minutes. And they gonna come in or they gonna yell, you got 8 minutes, 2 minutes. You know when time about to be up, so you better get in and get out. Ain't no time to be looking around, chit-chatting. Y'all will talk when it's over.
This is some discipline for your ass. So they breaking y'all in early.
They trying to get everybody on track. Even at when we went to eat down to the galley, we walked in the line against the wall. So it's girls and guys, but we don't stay in the same like berthing. You'll have women on this side and men. And when it's time to meet up, we meet in the hallway, go in the line to go eat. Even that, we wasn't down there forever. This wasn't Thanksgiving.
So what was the routine other than the 10-minute shower and maybe the 5-minute eating? What was the routine for you guys during the day? Like what time y'all got up? What time y'all went to bed? What was it?
It was probably like 6 in the morning. Sometimes 5, 6 in the morning. They get in, they cutting on the lights, and you get up and stand in front of your rack. And then they gonna come around or they gonna say something. Then they give you time to make your bed. You only get a few minutes, and they gonna inspect that you made your bed right. And then they tell you what's going on for the day, and y'all get dressed. We had times when we cleaned up. It was crazy. We got barred from having braids for a week. I was looking crazy. Because somebody was talking back. We couldn't have no braids for a week. We cleaned the floor with socks. It was...
Man, it was like that. I mean, this is totally different from what I've seen as far as boot camp goes. I mean, I've seen it like you guys getting up at about 4 o'clock in the morning doing like 5-mile hikes. And then after that, y'all come back, y'all get your food, and then y'all come back and then y'all do some groundwork and all like that and do about another 5-mile hike. That's the vision that I'm seeing. It's not
that was incorporated, like that. But it wasn't every day. They had stuff for everything. So we cleaned and got our letters. On Sunday, we could write letters to like family and friends, or if we needed to walk to the commissary to get soap and stuff, we did all of that. But we marched and did drills. We worked out and exercised. We ran as a group. We went through the whole little ship scenario where the ship was flooding and we had to work together to like stop the water up to like my shins. But we had our little military stuff on. We went to the gun range together. Everybody had to shoot and get in a line. They just did everything together.
Oh man, so you certified with the weapon, huh?
I'm getting better, but I have shot a few guns.
Man. So
everybody had to.
So when you go in, well, let me ask you this. When you went into the military and you got your weapon,
Mhm.
Did you keep your weapon on you at all times, or you just had to use your weapon when you was at the training range? How did that work?
So they get you in a mindset of shooting and not being afraid to shoot, and also prepared to stand watch. So they did like a simulation in boot camp to prepare you for your duty stations. So we split up, like we had to have a lot, like a little roster, and everybody took turns. Somebody at nighttime stood watch for the birthing while everybody slept. And you might have like a 4-hour shift, then somebody would relieve you, and the next person would have a shift, and we wouldn't have a real gun. It would be fake, but you still had to do what they call turnover. You say, okay, nothing happened during the night, everybody was asleep, no
Okay.
intrusions, blah blah blah, and they turn over to the next person, and everybody rotated to get a chance. But when you went to a real duty station, you had a real gun, and you really had to stand watch too, and everybody was on schedule.
Okay. Now let me ask you this: after you came out of the military, of course, do you still have your military uniform, including your
Just
weapon?
last year, I went through and I threw some away. My aunt still wears one now. Like I took my
What?
name off and I took my chest candy off, and she still just wears it like a regular jacket.
Wait a minute! You threw away your military uniform? What the hell?
After a while, I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. I don't know.
Well,
I had a regular uniform.
you could put it. You could put it on and get free food at Denny's. You know that, right?
I can show my ID and get free food. I done went through the free food train. I done been at the mall. Y'all do veteran discounts.
I'm just
I done
saying.
use it.
I'm just saying you can get free food at Denny's. This is where we at right now. We at Denny's right now, so you can have your uniform garb on. Like, yeah, yeah, free meal for me and my friend here. What do you want? Hey, give me that ultimate omelet, because your breakfast sucks, but give me the ultimate omelet. What do you want for free? Oh, the same thing he's getting. Let's bring it on. It's it, and
That's funny.
hey, don't give me no smart mouth either. And then they're gonna want to know. They want to see if you have your military card, because
Mm-hmm.
how they are with the false flagging and all like that. So,
I
but
just use ID. But I got rid of it. You have all of these uniforms, and it was just I had the whole sea bag when I left. So I had the dress whites and the dress blues and the regulars and the BDUs and everything. And I was like, I can't do no with all this. And then I was pregnant in my last year. So I had the BDUs with the pregnant, like, stomach one, give you space. I was like, I can't do nothing with all of these.
so you
So even the hat, I took the insignias off, the candy and everything. And then I was like, I'm going to keep a few, but the rest I'm going to throw away.
now what about your weapon? You did they give you a weapon, or did you have to turn it back in when
You turned it back in each time. It was only to stand watch. It wasn't a personal one for you.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. So let me ask you this. So being in the military, do you feel that being in the military kind of prepared you for trucking?
Yes, I do. It's a lot of discipline because you have to follow other people's rules and you have to work as a group. So it's not just you. And I have learned that. A lot of when people come out here and they're just like, oh, hurry up and wait. I've done that.
You
Following the rules, yeah, it's just I don't know. I feel like I'm already disciplined to do it, a discipline to be out here, and I adapt quickly because when you go in there, you gotta adapt too. So I just go with the flow, and then when I
so when
can
you
branch out, and do my own thing, yeah.
so when you jumped out of trucking, you came back and you did another stint in school. You did another stint in school. So was you able to use your GI Bill?
Yeah.
What's You say you went to nursing school first before you went to truck driving school, right?
Hmm.
All right. So your stint in nursing, what was that like after you got your certification?
So I didn't. I went to school for like 2 years. You got to get your prereqs first, and then I went to the program for the RN program, and I did that, and that was cool, and I passed and everything. my best friend is an OBGYN. So she was like, be a CNA at the time so you can move up in the ladder. You know how to do the bottom work, and then you will know how to delegate when you become an RN and so forth. So I did that. And during the time I was like, I'm going to just take the NCLEX. School is over. I took that thing 5 times and was like, I'm good. I'm good. I have no idea why I didn't pass. I normally don't even struggle in school and stuff. And I took that as a sign like, this must not be for me.
All right, welcome everybody that's jumping up into the chat late. I really do appreciate you guys being here. We had a little bit of technical difficulties at first, but now she's back. Welcome to the show, Black Goddess Trucker. Let's say what's up to some of the people in the chat. Highway Kurt is in the building. What's going on? Bink Trucking and Fitness, what's going on? Teddy the Trucker is in the building. Let's see, Trucker John is here. Let's see, Shape World is in the building. What's going on, Shape? Kat is in the building, and she has a question for you. She said, do you ever bring your son trucking with you?
So I have a daughter, and I have brought her several times, and she likes it. She really does. She asks to come out with me all the time.
All right. Let's see. And James Park Avenue, what's going on, bruh? Shape World asks if you're military. Yes, she's 5 years and 5 and out. Could have did 15 more, but 5 and out. Pretty much. That's it. So moving on to trucking, what got you interested in trucking?
So I like to say trucking found me. So after I couldn't find the NCLEX and everything, I just was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm over it. I don't want to keep changing careers. The next thing I pick is gonna be it. So I went to a temp agency and I was like, okay, let me just look for a job. They found me a job as a secretary working at Ryder selling used trucks. And I was like, I don't know nothing about no trucks. So I just, as like asking somebody for some confirmation, I asked my aunt, like, you think I should take this? I don't know about no trucks. And she was like, just try it. You never know. And I went there, and that's where it all started. Meeting truckers, buying their first truck, second truck. They excited. They telling me you should get into it. And I was just listening at first, and I'm just helping them selling trucks and listening to the stories. It still didn't hit me, the lifestyle, because I never thought about trucks. You see them on the road, but you just like, oh, a truck. I never thought about how they live in there, if it's a bed, if it's a refrigerator, none of that. And when Ryder let me go, I went to CDO school. I think they told me they was going to let me go by like a Wednesday. I called and was in CDO school by Monday.
Man, so that was just a temp job though.
That was just a temp job.
So that was just, they said that pretty much your time here is over with. They didn't by chance offer you a position or anything like that. They just came to you and said,
they were in the process of it. They were. And then once they wasn't moving fast enough and they said that they couldn't hire me, I just was like, yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and head on out.
Wow.
But it got me in the mind frame of like doing an inspection, checking out the trucks, looking at the inside. So now I can see it's a bed. And then I'm learning about, what is it? Daggone ProStar and stuff. I was, at first people was coming in, they wasn't buying those. I was like, why are they not buying a ProStar? And then all the truckers was like, ain't nobody want the ProStars. I was like, oh, okay. Then I learned that everybody was getting Freightliners and Kenworths. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm learning.
So the little bit of time while you was at what was it, Ryder? While you was at Ryder, you pretty much was learning, the ways of buying a truck before you even figured out that you even want to even get into the truck. So now that you're in trucking, you already know what to do as far as going to get the truck. You know what to look for, you know what the questions to ask, because the same questions that I'm sure the drivers asked when they came in to buy the truck, you kind of mold that in, right?
Yeah. So, with riders, they have a whole back history on everything that's been happening with the truck. So they would ask the miles, they would ask manual, automatic, what type of trucks that you have, what's the price range, what type of financing do I need, if they had their own business or not their own business. It's just, yeah, I was getting used to it and doing the
Okay.
inventory. Then we had a bunch of trailers. I'm looking in the trailers and seeing what's going on, tires. I learned about recaps and everything. I was just like, oh, okay.
Okay. Just being a sponge right there. That's what's up. So with all of that, you pretty much that was the reason why you seek the career as
Yep.
being a truck driver out here, because of all the experience that you got with Ryder.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. So from there, you said you was in school that Monday. So what school did you go to, and how did you finance it?
So I used my GI Bill. And I went to Shipper's Choice in Manassas, Virginia. One of the drivers that was there, he kept putting me on game more and more. And he was like, go here. And then he told me where to go for my first job. We fell out, so I didn't get to go there first. And then when he came back, I went to that job second. But I went there, and I went every day instead of weekends, because at that time I ain't had no job. And with the VA bill, they give you a subsidy while you're going to school, kind of like, BAH or whatever. So I was getting that. And I went to school every day, got my permit and everything. And I was a little nervous about the drive. And I think everybody's nervous when they first start. And I never drove a manual before. So that was the first time. But I went through and did pretty good. I mean, I had to take the skills test 3 times, but I made it out.
So again, with a lot of people that's coming out here to the game, and some of which don't know that they can pay for their truck driving school without no money out of pocket, right? I mean, you with the GI Bill for you, right?
Yeah, the GI Bill worked for me. I forgot. It was also the guy that put me on. He was telling me something too. I think they got government assistance programs and stuff that you can use to pay for school too. So it's not just the GI Bill, but that's just how I paid for it.
All right. So you went to school. You learned your license is not restricted, right?
Nope.
Your license is clean straight through, right?
I can drive a manual. Yep.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So you coming out of school, you got your license. What was the first company that you was with? And let me ask you this: what was the first company that you was with, and what was your first truck number, if you can remember it?
Because I took a lot of pictures, I remember the truck number. So first of all, this was a devastating part to me because I was like, I got out of the military to have my child, so I wouldn't have to leave her. So I wanted a local job. And I was like, oh, I was lined up. They had me in the military column. I was going to step right in. Then they ran my background. They was like, oh, you got a reckless driving ticket. I was like, what? I had forgot. When you just drive regular cars, I was just like, I got one. I'll pay it and move on. I didn't think that it would cause problems for me in trucking like that. So nobody was giving me anything local. And I went to Swift and I was regional.
Okay.
And my truck number was 191634.
All right. So you did try to go local, but unfortunately with the driving ticket that kind of held you back though, right?
Yeah.
But if you didn't have that, you would have got a local job, right?
I would have been local. My options were JB Hunt, MBI, that was Mr. Bolt's Inc., and it was something else. But yeah, none of them.
What would you would have known? What do you wish you would have known before you got into trucking? Like, what was something that you wish you would have known before you actually got into trucking that you know now?
Mainly about the ticket. Now that I have Legal Shield, I would not have paid it. I would have disputed it and got that fixed and then went and got something local, but I had already paid it and had no idea. So I would have fixed that. Another lesson learned, I didn't appreciate OTR until I had to go OTR. So at my second job, if I would have treated that like OTR, I'd probably be on my way to buying a truck right now.
Okay. Now let me flip this on you. What advice do you wish you would have got before you started trucking?
The advice I wish I would have gotten is just go straight OTR. It's not going to be easy, but just go out there and get started and get your experience. I think going local probably would have set me back, because then I probably would have gotten complacent and not really just been saving my money.
Okay. Now that's kind of different. That's kind of different because a lot of people that's coming out in that's coming out in the industry, it's reverse. They kind of wish they would have went local first, because a lot of the advice that people give now, YouTube and all these other truckers, hey, go OTR. That's where you get your experience at. That's where you make your money at. But in actuality, going local, you just have to do your homework, but you could find just about a good company local that's making about the same amount that you would do OTR. But on your end, you kind of wish you would have just went OTR first.
Only because that's where I'm at now. And I feel like I wouldn't have wasted the time that I did with regional and then my other job trying to be flexible and everything. And then I would already be in a position where I can go local now, and the sacrifice would have been done. And then I could just do local and buy a house and everything.
Okay. That's what's up. Now you had your kid right after the military, right?
My last year, so that they could pay for it.
Ooh, so you can have her on so she's on your medical insurance as well, right?
Well, she's not, but when I was in, they paid for it. So I had her, and then I was still getting paid by the military while I was on leave with her.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. That's how you fits the system.
You got to work that transition.
Okay. May I ask, is you and the father, her father, still together, or was her father military?
No, he wasn't, but he's cool. We co-parent very well now. We're really good. She stayed with him, and then when I go home, I'll get her. But he understands what I'm trying to do, so he's supportive.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. How all together? Yeah. How long do you spend on the road at the time?
Now 2 weeks.
So is that like 2 weeks and no problem getting home, or is it like 2 weeks and they probably have some issues getting you home?
Now that they know that I really mean 2 weeks, that's my 12 days and then 2 days home, they get me home. Now I can't, because of trucking is, so it changes so much. I can't say if it's definitely a Friday or a Saturday morning, but they get me home and I get my 2 days.
All right. Now it sounds as though you just recently got into trucking. So what was your first year?
My first year was 2019.
All
so
right,
that was last year.
So 2 years, because it's 2021 now.
Well, 20, yeah, 2 years. I'm almost at 2 years.
But now that you got into it, you got into it in 19. COVID hit at the early 2020. So how did that affect everything when COVID hit?
I think because of my having a reckless driving ticket made it hard for me to get certain jobs. But other than that, it was still booming. Like when everybody else was losing jobs, trucking was still popping. People were still out here working.
All right, that's what's up. Are you a company?
Got rolling. I was rolling.
Are you a company driver now, or are you a lease driver?
I would say company, but it's 1099.
Okay, so let me ask you this: without even mentioning the company's name, I can assume that they can I go out on a limb and say this company that you work for is out of Chicago?
Yeah.
How did I?
Why'd you say that? Huh?
How did I figure that out? Because Chicago.
I know how you figure it out. When people got records and everything, all of these companies out of Chicago, these Polish and Russian companies, they giving you chances.
No, well, yeah, that is true. That is true. But the Chicago market is notorious or saturated for companies that I call black ops, meaning a lot of foreign companies and all like that. And you are right. They will, you know, with people that do have issues, a little bit of skirmishes, they do give them a chance. But of course, you know, it's 1099. So you are a company driver, but you are 1099. So are you responsible for the truck at all as far as making payments, or are you just responsible for your taxes and your medical?
Just taxes and medical.
Oh, okay. So you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about nothing else. The truck you driving is a Volvo?
No, it's a Freightliner.
Oh, it's a Freight.
I don't know if you can see Cascadia somewhere over there.
My bad. I seen the A right there in the background, but I see the ladder. So that's like like Volvo status right there with the ladder. So what you got a double bunk up there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. So tell us a little bit about being a company driver with the company you were with.
So I like them. I think they're pretty good. As far as communication wise, they are really, really good at communication. Very responsive. They get your truck fixed. What they say they're gonna pay, they're really gonna pay. They always answer the phone. That's some of the things that I really like about them. So I was like, okay, I don't have to worry about, other companies you've been on hold for a long time. They never want to fix your truck. They're good with that. And what I'm spoiled with now, because I want to go to owner operator and I don't mind, they do only live loads. I say attached to one trailer all the time. I don't do drop and hook somewhere.
Wow. I fucking hate live loads though, for real. I see you, Larry Brown. Yeah, it's unfortunate that we might, we'll probably do a follow-up later down the line, but it is what it is. We got to work with it. You know what I'm saying? That's what technical difficulties is. But I do appreciate you being here though, man. Thank you very much. All right, so the company that you drive, how long have you been driving for
them? Since August.
All right. So let me ask you this. How did you come across them?
They actually found me on Instagram. I'm surprised. They reached out to me. They messaged me and everything.
That's what they do, right?
That was the first ever. I was like, what?
I mean, I got companies hitting me up all the time at LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. Hey, we offering such and such a mile. You want to give us a try? Like, who are you?
It must be the new wave, because before then,
it's crazy. You wouldn't have found this like before. Meant to be trucking. What's going on? She says, "Hey sis." She said, "Hey sis, what's going on?" And she says, "Hello, Lockout." Hello, Meant to be trucking. All right, so far so good with this company. You get to, do what you pretty much want with this company. Well, not what you want, but you pretty much good with the dispatchers and everything as far as
I get my miles and everything. I can't go everywhere I want. I can always ask, but it's whatever they got on their load boards. So I'm just trying to stick to the plan now until it's time for me to do my own thing.
That's what's up. Do they offer lease, and are you interested in a lease if they do?
They do offer lease, but I'm not interested. Just from the mentors I've had, my first mentor told me never to lease. So I plan on never leasing.
Oh, let's tip on that, because a lot of people is saying leasing is the way to go. Now, me on leasing, Now that I talk to a lot of guys that done it in a lot of places that's offering it, I'm thinking more of leasing. To me, is get in, get your money, and get out. Would you agree?
Yeah, I think it gives you the experience that you need as far as like the intermediate step before becoming an owner operator. But yeah, it's a means to an end. For me, I feel like it's wasting money,
Mm.
but that's just me. I'm just listening to my mentors and they've been successful. So I was like, who am I to reinvent the wheel? You got it. You right.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So after before you found your current company and after you left your past company, in the midst in between that, what would you was looking for in the trucking company before you got with the one you with now? I mean, what you was looking for as far as what you wanted before you settle with the company that you with?
Okay. So from the very beginning, I think I had a whole agenda. I wanted to go to a big company, a medium company, or small. Then I wanted to work for an owner operator, which would transition me to go by myself. So it would allow me to see, kind of like the nursing thing where my friend was like, move up the ladder. I was like, let me see how the big companies do it. Let me go small. And then when I go on my own, I should have enough information down the trail and then I should be good to go. So Swift was the first one and Swift was big. Then I went to a small one out of Virginia. It was Quick Star Logistics, one of my favorite because they paid by load. I ran the Northeast all the time. And they did air freight. So I'd never done air freight before. So I did that and they were super flexible. I worked for 3.5 days. I was home 3 days. So I did them and then I worked for an owner operator after that. Well, I went to another company, but I went to owner operator for like 2 months. That didn't work out. So now I'm here, but my next venture is just me.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. What are some of the things to you that makes trucking worth it?
Um, it's getting to see different places. It's going out. It's the freedom of not being micromanaged like you have at other jobs. It's not being in the workplace and having all the politics because I've had all of that. Um, it's the freedom to just do your own thing. Like they give you the load and like they expect you to do what you need to do by any means or any route that you're taking to get there. And that's just what I like the most. And then I see that there's longevity and room for growth. So even if you go on your own and you can level up in different ways or different aspects of trucking, I just like that as different avenues. And I can do my thing and grow. And that's the best part. And the freedom.
What do you say to some of these old fogies out here that's seeing you guys coming in this industry and doing the damn thing and knocking it out the park? What do you got to say to them?
I would just say like everything changes. Everything changes. It's just how the way of the world is just how life is going to go. It's not up to an older person to be like, well, you got to do it like this and you got to. Things have changed. They not like that now. It's not on you to harp on nobody else. Maybe you need to talk to them and get a new insight. Maybe you were stuck in an old way before and they can give you insight on something different that you can do for yourself and get yourself out of the truck or build something different. I know with the change of things, I know it was first factory workers. Everybody worked in the factory, stayed at the job for 30 years, and they just want to retire from that. And then as the generations progress, everybody is like, how can I get in something and change or move forward where I don't have to do this for 30 years or separate myself and build streams of income. So that's where it is now. I don't think people are looking to stay somewhere for 30 years. They're like, how can I use this as a means to an end for my next venture or something that's going to support me so I don't have to be like tearing my body down or staying somewhere for 30 years.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Mr.
Yeah.
Washington is in the building. He says, I love watching Black Goddess Trucking Journey on Instagram. I can't wait to see her level up to an owner operator. Trucking Tips stepped up in the building. And Meant to Be Trucking says, that's my shipmate. Okay,
Yes.
okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. All right. So, what was some of the craziest, scariest, or most bizarre moments that you ever experienced on the road or at a truck stop?
Mm, I don't know if I had super bizarre, But as a woman, you get the flirting and people talking to you, and you get a little bit of advantages at the shippers and receivers. Um, I had some crazy stuff with some guys said some wild ass shit, but I just was like, oh, okay, and you just move on. So I take that all in stride, but women get a little bit more advantages.
They ain't say nothing. They ain't say nothing about the hair.
I just changed this. It was black. I just changed this like maybe less than a week ago.
So being a black woman, and you got you got your color hair. You know the crazy thing that went on with a particular black woman, putting some gorilla glue in her hair. Somebody said that that women that, and I'm paraphrasing here. I'm trying to remember what was all said, but I don't want to misconstrue anything because I don't want them to come back at me and be like, "Oh, Lockout don't know what he's talking about," yada yada yada. But it was said that females that put lashes on, put their hair on, they got like low self-esteem, or they jigabooing. What do you say to something like that? Because I see the color hair and all like that and looking good. So what do you say about that?
No, I think it's a mixture. You have those that would like to show off and be in the spotlight, and they've done it so long that they can't see themselves going barefaced, and now they have to put on all the time. And then you have other people who just like to do it and then they can be without. For me, I barely wear anything. I'm natural, just natural. I probably put on lashes one time a year, get my makeup done one time a year, but I do carnival in Baltimore, so I have all the costume and stuff. So I get that done once a year. I don't even put on makeup like that. If I go out, it's like eyeliner, that's it. But yeah, a lot of people like to show off. You have your girls out here that's just dressing up in heels and they want the attention and gotta feel. I think for them if it works, but that's a little unnecessary for me. I'm out here regular clothes. I ain't trying to show. I'm out here to work. If I'm out here to dress up, I'm off the clock.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. How did you get over your fear of trucking when you got into it?
I don't think I ever really had a fear of trucking. I mean, I was nervous when I was first driving a truck because it was big and I had to learn it. But no, I wasn't really afraid. I mean, before you come out here, like most women or most people, you look on YouTube first. What are these other truckers saying? Trucker Brown and Jay Rich and Clarissa Rankin and all these other people and SoCal Trucker, all of these. So I'm looking up to see what to expect. What are they going through? So I was in, at Ryder looking at the trucks, but it didn't prepare me for like here at the truck stops and live in the truck. And what do you do to eat and go to the bathroom? So I learned some of that from them. So when I came out, I took the jewels that they was dropping, use it and adapt it on my own. And I already had the workout lifestyle. So I work out in the truck. I cook in the truck, everything in the truck.
All right. So so let's tip on that before we get on up out of here. What are some things that you like doing right now? That you might want people to know that you're doing.
Oh, so I am multitasking out here. So I have an online prenatal education business with me and my best friend called Prepared Pregnancy. So we are trying to decrease the mortality and morbidity rate in communities of color, especially Black communities. So we teach classes and we have a range of classes from first trimester on up to gestational diabetes. So we do live classes and asynchronous classes. So I'm working on that, venturing into music. I'm in a music group right now with an international label. So we're working on that. And that's on the side. And I'm doing trucking and trying to save my money to see if I want to buy a truck and do my own thing. And then eventually some real estate. So yeah.
Now, as far as the prenatal thing, do you guys have a website that you want to promote?
Yes, www.preparedpregnancy.thinkific.com. So it's www.
Damn it, man. Okay, go give me one letter at a time. I'm an old guy. Go.
www.thinkific.com.
Uh-huh.
Prepared pregnancy.
Hold on. Prepare pregnancy. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to help me with the word pregnancy. I haven't spelled that in a long time.
Pregnancy is
Go.
PREGNANCY.
PREGNANCY. All right, prepare pregnancy.
.THINK.
THINK. Okay.
IFIC.
IFIC.
.com.
Oh, dot. Damn, that's a lot of work. Oh, wait a minute. Says that the homepage is not. Wait, did I spell it right? Oh no, I know I.
Prepared.
Oh, prepared. Okay. See, I
PRE.
spelled. Hold on, I spelled prepared wrong. My bad. PRE.
What are you spelling?
Prepared.
PRE.
PREPARED. Damn it, man. This man old. I know. Prepared pregnancy. Here we go. So this is it right here with this is you and your best friend.
Yep.
So is this like a like a online class? Explain a little bit about what's going on right here.
Yep. So we have online classes, and you can come and take whatever trimester if you want to, or like if you're interested in a water birth, natural birth, third trimester, postpartum, partner support, all of those. We also have a couple contracts with people where we cater their education program, and then their clients or their moms come to us. So we're venturing out. We do scholarships, we do gift cards. We just partner with another Black woman, and she's coming to teach a breastfeeding class for us. So we do that. And you can come and take live classes or at your own pace classes. And we do payment plans, and we get it done.
How did you guys come up with something like this? Who was like the driving force of coming up with this idea?
So I was at a point in my life, and I think this was right before trucking, where I was like, okay, I have to have a business. And at this point, I am not afraid to fail because I'm just going to get back up. So I went to, they were advertising apps without code on Instagram. And we went to the seminars and everything. And we initially had another idea, but they couldn't figure out how to make the coding and stuff work for that idea. So then when we went off of that, she came up with this idea, and she's an OBGYN. And she knows that I did nursing and everything because we're best friends. So we just went along with this idea after the first one didn't work. And we loved the first idea. It's just, we couldn't wait for them to fix and come on the train.
All right. Is there anything else you wanna promote before you get on up out of here? You have you have an Instagram, right?
Yep, I have an Instagram. It's black_goddess_trucker. I'm thinking about creating a YouTube page. I don't know. And it'll basically be my journey overall. It doesn't only have to be trucking, but I do work out, and I give myself updates and food, and I just say what's going on with me, good and bad. And I'm pretty authentic, and I keep it real about what's going on. So I just post everything like that and just show my journey.
So you guys definitely go over there and make sure you guys follow Black Goddess. As far as working out, man, let me go ahead and I see a couple of people who said something. Trucking Tip says 13 was enough trucking for me. That's what's up. Mook 2 times says she's very naturally beautiful all the way from Philly. What's up? That's what's going on.
What up, Mook?
And Meant to Be Trucking says, great job. I am happy for you, sis.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for that. Well, yeah, thank you for that. Just saying, you say thank you yourself. So working out, working out, it's kind of hard for, well, I'm going to say that it's a mindset that we all
Yeah.
said is kind of hard because we really can make the time to work out. How do you find the time to get your workouts in while you in the truck?
So I squeeze it in where I can, or I break up my night. So since I'm doing this business and other stuff, time management is really important. So at the end of the night, if I'm cooking, I'll cook stuff on the side and I'll work out. Or if in the middle of my day I'm working out, like while I'm getting loaded or something, I'll do a little bit and then finish. It's better than nothing. But you have to want it and you have to do it. So I got equipment in here and I get it in, and I show it to other people because I showed it as possible. But you can get in here and make creative workouts for yourself and feel the burn, even if it's in a little space. You don't have to be jumping around crazy. You can do controlled reps and everything and get your resistance bands and stuff. But I just make the time.
That's what's up. Black Goddess Trucker, everybody. That's what's up. I really do appreciate you giving up the time. Right now you're at a shipper getting loaded. Where are you in the part of the world?
Where am I? I'm in Aurora, Illinois.
Oh, okay. You're not too far from me. I'm over in Bolingbrook. So
Okay, yeah. I'm not
so
that
you
far, and I
definitely
might
not
be here
too-
for a couple hours. So I already put myself in a sleeper. I ain't even tripping on these people. You know, when they
That's
tell
what's-
you we gonna put you in the door, but we don't know how long it's gonna take. Okay, let's go ahead and change the clock.
Exactly.
I'm
Exactly. The clock that you got, is it a Samsara or what clock that you working with? What
I
tablet?
think it's just a regular Qualcomm, I believe.
Oh, okay.
I
They
don't know
got
if
a
it's
clock.
Google that or whatever, but it's a Qualcomm.
Yeah, I got a Samsara, so it's only a tablet. Everything else is through the phone, or through the internet, or through the whatever. We don't get it through the tablet. What advice do you got? What advice do you got for anybody looking to become a truck driver, female truck driver?
I would say come out here with a plan, because it's a lot of people that come out here and they just drive and then they don't know what they want and then they figure out what they want later. Come out here knowing what you want. If this is a means to an end, work your time and be disciplined. And there's nothing wrong with balancing fun and everything along the same time, but work your plan and move along and progress. Get tips from other people, learn as you go. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty and learn about stuff. Ask questions, be observant, and just stick to your plan, really.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, Black Goddess Trucker, thank you for coming on and rocking out with me. We definitely gonna have to do a follow-up.
Okay.
Yeah, we definitely gonna have to do a follow-up right quick. You know what I'm saying? To catch up with you and all like that, and hopefully the phone will be charged all the way.
Yeah, we'll do it with the phone. Look, by then I might be black. Right now, we the one with the purple hair for now, but we might be black. I don't know.
It's all natural. All natural.
Yeah, this is all me. Ain't nothing fake. This is mine.
That's what's up. All right, well, hang tight. I'm about to go ahead and end the show, so hang tight for me right quick.
Okay.
And I'll get back at you in a hot second. All right, everybody, that is going to do it for the Lockoutmen podcast show for this evening. I really do appreciate you guys being here. If you like content like this and more, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, hit that bell and that all button, and then just come on in and just hit that like button before you leave out or when you come in. You know what I'm saying? I know you guys like what I do. I know the other guys like what I do. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. Yeah, that part. Okay. Anyway, thank you for being here. If you guys want to come on, you guys know what to do. Hit that hit the comments, hashtag come on the show, or hit me up in the Gmail. That's Lockoutmen Podcast guests at gmail.com. Until next time, everybody, I am Lockoutmen. You guys have a blessed evening, and I'll talk to you guys in another one. Peace. Get it.
downshift.